Kyle Benton, their international player, General Dina, Tazula, and then of course you have Vanlal Muana. And Kochi Knights, we saw Tushar Vijay, Bayic and Shashank Rai featuring predominantly in that previous encounter against Bangalore. Asit Moore didn't play at all.
And Tushar right away, jacking one up, a long two. Excuse me, a long one. And Dina checking the ball up. And Tushar reaches in there, foul Tazwala. Now Tazwala really has to step up his game this round. They have the Aizwal team they play good defense. They play tough, they rebound, but they just need someone to step up from the outside to really open up things for Kyle. Dina's game isn't so much as a shooter. He's more just an all-around role player. Tushar wanted that, but saw it wasn't the smart idea. Good play there. They got to make an effort to get the ball down low, even though Shashank may be overmatched from against Kyle. They still have to stick with the game plan and work inside out. Oh, huge block by Kyle, coming from the help side there. Gonna have some trouble finding that ball. Pretty sure he smacked it back to Aizwal. Slobo. Seems like a bit of a small call there. So Slobo last game really played aggressively and attacked the Bangalore defense, and that really opened things up for Kochi. And probably the main reason why they were able to take that team into OT and potentially pull off that upset. He's got to do that same thing here today. Shashank wanted that three, but Kyle closed out well. Nice spin move there, but Tushar's got to go up with that. Ooh. Both Kyle and Tushar hit in the face. You can see Kyle with a black eye. He actually got that playing ball the other day during practice. So he's a little bit sore in the face. Oh, Tazwala hits the two, and he's got to do that. It'll open up things for Kyle down low. Those are the first points of the game. And Asit actually checked in for the first time. I think Tushar needed a little breather after getting the thick elbow of Kyle to his face. Nice pass there from Dina. Oh, almost off the glass. Oh, good defense there by Dina, playing with his chest out. That's just tough D. Asit had nowhere to go. If that wasn't called a foul, it would have been a turnover. Kind of got bailed out. Aizwal with a little shake and bake there. Oh, Slobo had good D there, looking for the foul. Shashank couldn't convert over Kyle. Good ball movement there. Kyle with the two, short. Asit looking for the foul. This is how the 3x3 is played. They're gonna let some things go, especially fit body contact. We've seen it 5 rounds here. These guys should be used to it by now. Slobo's probably gonna go to that hezzy move. Nope. Open three. And I think the wind took that one. Just as a joke, there was no wind. It's indoors, so that was just a bad shot. Kyle there with a power move over Shashank. Oh, good D there by Slobo, getting in the passing lane. That pass has got to be up, though. You see Kyle, the big man, who's got a height advantage over Slobo, throw it up and let him go under and get it. Oh, Kyle with a little nice touch in the lane. Oh, I heard a slap there. Looks like there's a timeout on the floor, the under 7-minute TV timeout. And this is the second game in Group B, in Pool B. So again, with the Bangalore Machas having the victory over Kolkata, if Kochi Knights lose this game, then Aizwal automatically moves in to the quarterfinals. And depending on how their match between Bangalore would be determined the seeding. If the Aizwal Legends, if Kochi pulls this out, it's determined by who wins that round or game against Aizwal and Bangalore for the seedings, as well as who moves on. And Tushar, I'm not sure if the floor is slippery or they just can't stay on their feet, but a lot of people on the ground this game.
And 5-1 is the score here with the Aizwal Legends leading this game. The Knights haven't been able to put in much of a scoring performance so far.
And Tushar there with a corner three.
Himamshu, could fatigue be a big factor for the Knights, given that they played that tight contest there against the Bangalore Machas, and that game wasn't too long ago?
Hey, that could be a thing, especially considering they only 3 guys played the entire game. Asit got a few minutes in this game, but he wasn't really gelling with the team, so I think they pulled him pretty quickly. But at the end of the day, it's 2 schools of thought here. It's one that, all right, Kochi already had a game under their belt. They had the feel of the ball, the feel of the court, that their shots will go in a little bit easier. They feel more comfortable on this court. The other is, like you said, it could be that they're just a little bit tired.
So the Aizwal Legends building upon their lead. However, Kochi mounting some kind of a fight back. It's now a 6-3, 3-point deficit that the Knights are facing.
And initially in the game, Kochi was kind of out of the rhythm a little bit. And Aizwal and Kyle had a couple of good buckets down low.
Well, Baich must be happy that there's no Parker.
Oh, that's a foul.
Baich must be happy that there's no Parker in this game guarding him. Given the kind of defensive pressure that Timaj Parker put him under in that previous game.
And especially towards the end. And then they were winning because he was able to beat his first man. But once they put Timaj on, he had a lot more trouble getting past him.
Baich knocking down the free throw. And he has...
And Kochi climbing back into this after a 5-1 deficit. They're slowly making their way back. There's plenty of time. They just take their time, play their game, and they have a chance to get them back into it.
Kyle Benton with the ball, back to the basket. Dina passing it. And easy finish there for number 7, that was, if I'm not wrong.
Yep, Dazwala, who hit a 3 earlier, like we said.
How was that not a foul? Kyle Benton literally had his legs on Shashank Rai's head, right?
They kind of teabagged him there. Like that's not how you play basketball.
Shashank managing to get the basket despite Kyle Benton's longer body frame in front of him.
And Shashank has seemed to adjust. Last round he had a tough time against Sauken in particular, the length of Sauken, but he seems to now kind of understood how to use his body a little bit better against a bigger man.
Benton did get his own back at Shashank Rai with that basket. 9-7, 2-point game here in favor of the Aizwal Legends. And we're once again seeing Asit Moore making his way onto the floor. Second time perhaps that we've seen him today.
And right away, Aizwal is picking on him. Nice pull up there. He had an open shot.
Tazuala.
And Kyle calling for the ball. Again, that's his area. He likes that free throw line extended, getting the ball there so he can make his move. It doesn't. It helps that the help defender is pulled away as well.
Shashank Rai with the attempt. Asit Moore can't do much of, make much of a difference over there for his team. Possession back
and Kyle,
with the Aizwal
Kyle
Legends.
wants the one-on-one against Shashank. Nice little move there.
And he has his way, gets another point for the Legends, who are now at the 10-point mark, 3-point game in their favor. Asit Moore asked for the ball in the low post, trying to bully his way inside, and manages.
I don't think it's been a couple games since he's actually played, a couple of rounds that he's actually played, so I think he seems to be lost when it comes to the physicality a little bit. A deep three by Shashank. Tazuala trying to respond. No.
Can't do so. The ball hits the rim and goes out, so the possession comes back to the Kochi Knights. Bajic this time will look to gain the opening possession. Tazuala will be guarding him. Dina there in the low post marking Asit Moore. And
nice.
Moore has an easy basket.
A nice little move there. Just stayed with it, maintained his balance, and got around the defender.
And Himanshu, in case we haven't been noticing, but it's a tight game, 11-11. Let our fans not forget that nothing is taken for granted in a 3x3 pro basketball league. A team can come back at any time.
Yeah, and we saw that Aizwal started off hot with a 5-1, 6-2 lead, and slowly but surely, Kochi's just chipped away at it. They didn't rush, they didn't stress out or get anxious about the lead, and now they're right back into it.
Timeout taken here on the floor. Both teams getting their energy back, some water being served to them, some refreshments, and hopefully this game also goes the way of the overtime contest that the Kochi Knights were already a part of against the Bangalore Machas, which was the second game of the day. 11-all currently with 2:45 left to play.
And it's a very low scoring game. 11-11 with 2:45 left. Is not a offensive battle by any means.
Dina with the ball, Asit Moore marking him. And Tazuala had the ball but couldn't, butterfingers over there.
They're going to blame it on the moisture on the ball. Too bad we're indoors, so they can't.
Ever since Asit has come on the floor, Kochi is perhaps taking the easy way out and just passing it to him in the low post.
But what they haven't understood yet is actually Dina's a very good low post defender for his size. And other than one time where Asit got the best of him, most of the time Dina has played good, solid defense down there against him. And just because he's taller doesn't necessarily mean he has the mismatch over the defender.
Shashank from the outside can't connect. Bajic once again with the rebound.
But if Shashank is going to hit those, shoot those, even if he misses, the Kochi has a advantage under the hoop when both Slobo and Asit are bigger than their respective defenders.
Legends with the 1-point lead. Kyle Benton looking to extend that, is unable to do so, and Bajic has the ball. Dina is marking him. Bajic
a little hesitation move. He loves that move.
Gets in, is able to score. Now Dina launching it from outside, isn't able to connect, and it's Asit with the rebound.
And with Slovo, even though he's a right-handed shooter, he loves dribbling with that left hand and always going to the left side. Good defense there by Slobo. Asit played pretty well in his little stint there. Fought hard.
This game certainly seems to be going the way of overtime. It's 12-12 with about 80 seconds left to play.
That is not what Kochi wants to hear again.
Seriously, having already been a part of one overtime game and finishing on the losing side, they really don't want to hear the word overtime, but it's in their hands. Can they edge ahead of Aizwal before the game clock ends. Kyle Benton making the cross-court pass to Tazuala, who launches it from
Oh!
outside and connects.
And that could be the nail in the coffin there. It's that. Oh, he had him. Oh, unless.
Aizwal
Ooh.
with the 3-point margin now.
Yeah, I think you have to shoot that given the score. Oh, or not. And one.
So Shashank Rai keeping the Knights right in this contest, gets the basket, now making his way to the free throw line. At the free throw line, has the opportunity to make it a 1-point game and keeping the Knights right in this contest.
Ooh, that was big. You got to hit that if you're going to have to play good, strong defense here. 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Benton turning and
Ooh.
isn't able to connect. Shashank Rai passing it to Baich, who launches it, isn't able to connect.
No. Rebound, strong rebound by Shashank and a putback. 1-point game with 20 seconds left.
And Aizwal will do well to get a good shot before launching up a hurried one. Kyle Benton gets that one. The emphasis now, they'll have
5
to...
seconds left. 4, 3. Oh, bad shot there. Trying to
And
get the foul on the 2.
so 16-14 it is how it finishes. The Aizwal Legends nicking this game just by a 2-point margin.
And the final score again was 16 Aizwal, Kochi 14.